So I'm going to be getting into another Ignition poker session here, playing some 2-5 no limit. Now, when it comes to playing online poker for real money in 2021, you know, obviously the game's gotten harder, but I think that, you know, if you're still putting in the work and you're trying to improve and get better, you know, you can definitely make money at this game. Now, you're not going to win every day. Obviously, I have those stretches where I lose, but for the most part, I am a winning player. I play 1-2, 2-5, and 5-10. Those are the stakes that I play. And I also play in about 5 or 6 different sites currently. As I'm breaking this down too, if you guys are looking for good online poker sites to get started with, I will throw some bonus and sign up links in both the description and comments. And also feel free to chime in if you want. I'm going to go over some hands here. We saw a few good ones that I wanted to break down. This first hand, we had an ace-king. And, you know, I kind of let this guy bet into it here. I mean, I had no idea what he had, but he turned over ace-jack. So kind of like checking there definitely paid off a little bit. Now, this next hand, I had an ace-queen offsuit. Had to raise it up, right? First to act right here. Playing a 6-person cash game, I mean, that's what you got to do, right? All right, so player 6 called me, and, you know, not a bad flop, honestly. I mean, we need the 10. We're looking for the 10 here for the straight. And then, you know, we do have the spaded, you know, ace. So, I mean, runner, spades. And then if we pair the ace on the turn, it could be good as well. So, I mean, we do have a lot of possibilities here for this hand. So I continued betting. $24, not like a huge bet or anything. All right, not a good turn card for us at all. So the jack paired, and at this point, didn't really know what this guy had. I was thinking maybe he had a pair of kings, possibly, maybe like a king 10, or, you know, best case for us is he has ace 10 or queen 10, right? Those are really the only hands that we could beat. But I checked it. And, you know, unfortunately, he had something, and, you know, we kind of had to give that one up. But it is what it is, right? Ace-queen did not get there. All right, next hand, we had an ace-9 in the big blind. And, you know, when I started this session, it was a $500 buy-in. So, you know, I kind of up and down a little bit here. But do not worry, we are going to get up. There's a couple big hands we're going to see. All right, so I think I got a little crazy on this one. Don't ask me why, but I popped it in the big blind here to $50 with ace-9 offsuit. And he called me, right? Basically, with my raise right there, I was trying to say, hey, I've got aces or kings, right? Those are the hands that I have. So I continued with my story, got really crazy here, and just kind of like shoved my whole stack. He must have paired something here. I think maybe he had a pair of 6s or 7s, and I think he was thinking about making the call, but he did realize that I raised $50 pre-flop, saying I had a big hand. Fortunately, though, we would have turned the ace right there. So even though we had absolutely nothing, we were going to turn the ace, and we would have got away with that one. All right, next hand was an ace-7 suited, and I got to tell you, great flop for this hand. And I always play these ace combination type hands, you know, always, you know, seeing if I could flop the flush with the ace high. Well, we top 2 paired it here, ace-7, you know, only hand beating us. Well, I mean, there are hands beating us, right? But it doesn't really get much better than that. We also have a backdoor flush draw possibility here. There was a diamond that came out. And a small bet from this guy, so I just called it. We turned the ace, right? So, I mean, looking real good right now. Looking beautiful, honestly. So, you know, we've got the nuts. Nothing's beating us at this point. And then, you know, that 7 on the river was a little bit frustrating, honestly. But I bet $23 into it, seeing if I could extract anything off of this guy, honestly, because, you know, I felt like he probably wasn't calling me, but he did. And we took that one down. All right, next hand we had a 6-4. And the only reason I played this hand was because I was in the big blind. Otherwise, you know, if I was early to act, you know, I wasn't playing this hand. But, you know, we're already in the big blind, 6-4 suited. You know, who knows? So, you know, I made a call here. Okay, in a grade flop for 6-4, right? So we top two paired it. No idea what this guy's got. I mean, he raised from early position, so he could have a couple high cards or maybe like a pocket pair. But feeling pretty confident about my hand right now. All right, he kept it small. He bet 8. I just called. Turn card was a deuce. Not really putting him on a 3. I'm also not putting him on a flush at this point. So, you know, I'm still feeling really good about my hand. But I got to tell you, the cards that just came out here were just ugly. I mean, the 7, him having a 7, I would lose to. But, you know, I still got paid off right there. So, you know, it is what it is. I don't know what he had. So the final hand here is going to be pocket aces. I absolutely played this hand super tricky. Now, we're going to have a raise in front of us. I could have re-raised it, but since I was so early to act in the hand here, I wanted to see if anybody behind would, you know, try popping it and kind of slow playing this a little bit. But unfortunately, we're not going to see anybody like re-raise this one, and we're going to take it to the flop. However, we did hit the set. So, I mean, we're looking beautiful right now. Still kind of just slow playing this. I don't plan on doing any kind of like re-raising or anything. Just slow playing the aces, man, and just hoping the board pairs. And nice thing about this is, you know, we have this other guy making the call here. So, you know, by kind of slow playing this, we're, you know, building a pot up, you know, extracting some value here, get a little bit more money. Okay, queen on the turn. Good card for us, right? You know, it didn't help anybody make any straights. But at this point, I've got to apply some pressure. So this guy bet 65 into it, and my mouth was just kind of watering. I re-raised it really small, you know, not big or anything, just really small, to 130, just hoping to get some kind of call, at least from one of these guys, or maybe like somebody two paired and they're going to re-raise. I don't know, something like that, right? But this guy makes the call. River card was a 3, which was a really safe card. I mean, you know, definitely not worried about a straight. So, you know, I had to put some kind of bet in here, which I'm going to do. And it's a pretty big pot right now, 400 in it. I bet 199, which I felt like was the right size, but he folded. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this session. Like I said, if you're looking for a good online poker site to get started with, I'll have some bonus and sign-up links in both the description and comments. You know, subscribe for more poker content, and we'll see you in the next poker video.